It's a calamity. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United, back again for another Champions League draw. What a shit show. It's a redo, my friends. They're having to do a redo because they've absolutely shat the bed. You can't make this stuff up. It's fucking hilarious. It's actually fucking hilarious, guys. Did you see the English teams that who they drew? Chelsea had Lille, Liverpool had Salzburg, City had Villarreal, and now they're probably going to get way harder draws. This whole thing's fucking hilarious. It is hilarious. Anyway, and United, obviously, we got PSG. Hey, we could still get PSG. I guess we could get Atletico. You know, we wouldn't be laughing too much then, but, you know, it's just fucking hilarious, guys. What a bottle job. Guys, can we get some bottle emojis in the live chat, please? This is an absolute shit show. Oh, my goodness, it's hilarious. Anyway, we're going to get into it. The draw's at 2 p.m., guys, UK time, so 17 minutes time. They're going to be doing a draw. So what happened is several clubs did appeal. They did protest against the draw. Atletico Madrid understood to be one of the main ones, seeing as they drew Bayern Munich. And there were some problems with the draw. Obviously, Manchester United were not in the correct pot, or they were added to a pot. There was 7 in a pot where there should have been 6 or something like that. There was a complete bottle job, and it meant that Atletico could never have drawn Manchester United in the first 2 initial picks. So it basically was a complete shit show. It had to be redone, and that's what they're doing at 2 p.m, guys. It's hilarious. Anyway, do us a favor and smash a thumbs up on this video. We're here again for another draw of the Champions League. This one is hopefully going to be the final one. Who the fuck knows? There's every possibility that that they fuck this one up too, and we'll be back at 4 p.m. for the third go. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. Listen, they've had to do it like this because there's limited time left. I'm just going to turn this down a second. Limited time left. They're all there at the moment. You know, they've got to get this sorted out so people can make arrangements and all the rest of it. So it's just been an absolute nightmare from the start. Lots of bottle emojis. Steve Hall, how you doing? Says, here we go again. Yeah, dudes, hit the thumbs up button on the stream. Give it a share on social media. Help us get it out there for the second time today. Over 100 of you legends in here right now. Greetings. Thank you very much for joining. It is going to take place from Switzerland, the UEFA headquarters, aka Corruption City. Because let's face it, it did stink, that draw. The fact that all the, the way it went, the English side's getting handed easy ties, and Manchester United getting stitched up with PSG there. Ronaldo versus Messi. Money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it did seem a little bit fishy. There was obviously that mistake that they made, drawing Manchester United out early, or not in a group where we should have even been able to be drawn. So that's where the problem's taken place. Shit show. Come on, United. Hopefully we don't get PSG. Hopefully Liverpool and Chelsea and these other sides don't get those easy teams. Hopefully we get Salzburg, or hopefully we get Sporting. Come on, United. Pricey says we can't. Brilliant. I know, this is absolutely sensational. So just so you know, it's going to be entirely redone. So there were some talks. It's understood Real Madrid did not want to. They wanted to do the draw from like after the first pick, basically, because obviously they still had their draw before any errors were made. But apparently that's not good enough, so they've had to redo the entire thing. So the entire draw is going to be remade, not just from when the mistake was made on, but the entire draw here. Get your thoughts and opinions in. We've got about 15 minutes to go. Get your thoughts and opinions in. It's an absolute shit show, isn't it? It's hilarious. Yeah, Berber says Arshavin's ball control let him down. Oh my goodness. It mattered for yours, says Kurgan. Man, this matters big time for Manchester United, yeah, because let's face it, PSG are a top side. They've got a Galactico team, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, all the rest of them. Very tough side. Nobody wants to play them really, because well, when you do play them, you want to play them in the latter part of the competition. I'll always say it. You've got to beat all the best teams to win this competition anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you go out at the final or the first knockout round if you don't win it. But obviously you want to get to the latter stages. The more advanced you are in the competition, the more likely you are to lift the trophy. And the lesser teams you have in the earlier rounds of these knockout phases, the best chance you have to get through. So this is massive for Man United, the fact that this has been redone, because otherwise we'd be playing PSG, and that is a tough tie, even though they're basically our whipping boys. But other than that, it would have been a much tougher tie. So this is an absolute fantastic redo. And also Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, they're going to get stitched up. Oh, it's absolutely sensational. We're going to bring you the latest news as and when it drops on this, the draw at 2 p.m. Lewis Star says, shame you haven't got brains, bro. I guess you're not talking to me. Because I've got big brains, son. They're just not on my head, that's all. Scoo says, even UEFA, the COVID period, got everyone, says Scoo. Well, who knows what's going on. I mean, it was very dense, whatever they did. They seem to just put the balls into the wrong pot, added too many. I don't know what's going on. The official adjudicators messed this up, or, whoever was, I don't really know what's occurred, but it's whatever it is, somebody's let them down. The collective force, what's going on? Getting back in here. Hello, mate. Connor Matthews, Coda, Dead Von, and Kit says, don't worry, PSG isn't drawing Bayern. They're safe now. Here we go then. So this is who Manchester United can draw yet again. We did talk about it earlier, but they're going to redo the entire draw. So these are the teams United can draw. It's PSG, Atletico Madrid, Sporting Lisbon, Inter Milan, Benfica, and RB Salzburg. So these are the teams that Manchester United can draw. Hopefully we get Salzburg. Hopefully we get Sporting Lisbon. Hell, even Benfica we would take. And hopefully Chelsea and these other teams get some harder draws. So get in there, my son. It's going to be fun. Balos Warlock, yes, mate, says you're going to get Man City. Well, we can't draw English teams. So there's only 6 teams we can actually draw. But wouldn't it be funny if we drew PSG again? Right, let's just ask the live chat. There's 300 of you legends in here, by the way. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you're new as well. Smash the subscribe button. It's free to do. Get yourself involved with the community here. But who do you want? Actually, not who you want. Who do you think Manchester United are going to draw? I think PSG. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to come out for Manchester United here? Let's have a little vote in the live chat. Hopefully we get Salzburg or somebody else, though. Right. Atleti says Luis Sturridge. It's going to be Inter, says Coda. Palmerius, what's going on, bro? He says there's a 1 in 36 chance we can get PSG, let alone twice. If we get them, it's a fix. Yeah, well, it seemed like their fix the first time around didn't quite work. So 4 out of 4 PSG, says Mighty McFly. What a bunch of cowards, says Abhishek Bista. Hey, superstar lad, welcome in. He says, hi, Piggy, we're back here again. Let's get some easy draw for once. Yes, please. So the original draw was this. Benfica v Real Madrid, Villarreal versus Man City, Atletico Madrid versus Bayern, Salzburg versus Liverpool, Inter versus Ajax, Sporting versus Juventus, Chelsea versus Lille, and PSG versus Manchester United. So, you know, very bad tie for us, very good tie for all the other English teams. Some plum draws in there for other teams like Real Madrid up against Benfica there too. There was a killer tie in there, Atletico Madrid versus Bayern. Atletico understood to be one of the most vocal after this draw was taking place in terms of appealing against it, because obviously they've been handed a really bad tie in Bayern Munich. So yeah, total fix. It seemed like a bit of a fixed job to me. You think Sporting, says Ryan? Sporting would be awesome. United and PSG, balls fresh from the freezer, says Mikhail. Bayern Munich, says Shazad. PSG, says Dizzy and Night Whisper. PSG again, says Zachary DeLima and Connor and Steve Hall. Man, if we get PSG, there's just something wrong here, isn't there? But obviously the chances of us getting PSG, I guess, are actually the same, though. You know, nothing's changed in terms of chances. Hey, thank you, Chaos Gaming, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome in here. Hey, there's 316 of you legends in here right now. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat in honor of Steve Austin, because that's a Steve Austin amount of people. Right, we're 9 minutes away from the draw for the second draw of the day, possibly the second or the next of many. There may well be a third draw after this later on. Premont says, if they don't put Ronnie versus PSG, I guess the next most lucrative decision is to have him play Madrid. And that can't happen, so Lisbon, I guess. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes and Sporting. You know, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo back to Sporting. It's a bit of a narrative there. Philip Taby says, knowing UEFA, they can even draw City versus Morecambe. I know, it's like now Barcelona are out of it. They've fallen into the Europa League. It's like now their little favourite pet toy is out of it, so they're going to have to suckle on Manchester City's teat now to get that cash. You know what I'm saying? Barcelona 1.4 billion in debt, no more teat suckling there. And then the Europa, let's suckle on City now. I agree. Obi Abindu, what's going on? Says, hell yeah. Thank you everyone for the hell yes. Getting there. Michael Dubell as well. Dizzy Red Devil, how you going? Just when you think life can't get you, it changes its rules to adjust your happiness, says Scoofy. Well, that's deep, mate. That's some deep stuff right there. Have you been talking to Edinson Cavani? Because he's a philosopher, my lad. Connor says it's going to be United PSG for the money on TV. I could see it happening again, mate. Honestly, I can see it taking place. What is the chances of it happening again? Bruno Fernandes. Rushmano, thank you for the like update. He says we got 51 likes. Nice one, everyone. Do us a favor if you're getting in there. We can do better than that. Let's give it a cheeky, good old Bacon Brigade. Like Spike, smash the thumbs up. Give us a free boost on the algorithm there. Help us compete with some of the clickbait melts and corporations, etc., such as UEFA. Who are a bunch of charlatans and mess heads, clearly. So do us a favor and hit this thumbs up on this video here and give us a chance against these scummers. Right, okay then. Thank you, Rushmano, for the like update there. I'm just finding this whole situation hilarious. I'm going to be totally honest. This is not the usual Champions League draw. Has this ever happened before? I mean, I seem to remember it. Maybe it did happen. Somebody said somebody else's name wrong or something a few years back. I can't remember now, but I seem to remember there was an issue back in the day. But this is ridiculous. What a fucking shambles, says Eddie A. Oh, that was a good one, Rushmano. Nearly 100 likes already. Beautiful stuff. Arctic says absolute scenes if United draw PSG again. Michael Corleone says PSG versus Bayern would be nice. Yeah, we just want to see some of the big teams up against the big teams, and United avoid the big teams and get ourselves a nice plum draw against Salzburg or someone. Surely not PSG, says Fergie. Eddie A says, what a fucking shambles. Thank you, Palmerius, you absolute legend. Absolute legend. So yes, listen, UEFA are definitely in the mud with this one. They've sort of got egg on their face here. They look like maybe, there's always these bandying rumours about their corruption. Not rumours, actually. Founded facts about them, and FIFA as well. But UEFA's definitely got its issues. I mean, not Sepp Blatter, fucking, what's his face, France legend, Michel Platini, bent as a 9-bob note, that guy, in terms of corruption. So, he's definitely, there's definitely holes within the UEFA hierarchy. I'm not suggesting that was a fix. I personally think it was just an error. But as soon as that error occurs, it becomes, a corruption. So I personally think, the redo was absolutely the right thing to do. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think the redo was correct. Smash a 1 in the live chat. Smash a 2 if you're a Scouser. Or a City scummer or a Chelsea scummer. I cannot wait to see who Chelsea, City and Liverpool draw now. I really cannot wait. It's going to be whoever it is, as long as it's slightly worse than what they had. It's going to be brilliant. I'm looking forward to this. Billy says 1. Yes, Billy, what's going on? How are you, mate? Guns. Hey, Tonk Nash. Thank you, Tonk Nash 87 for getting in here, broski. He's been a member for 15 months on this channel. Guys, let's get a hashtag 15 months for Tonk Nash 87, man. I really appreciate that one. Member of the Baker Brigade Army there for 15 months. He says, Wagwan, big man. Much love. Keep up the good work, G. Thank you so much there, Tonk Nash. You're an absolute legend. Appreciate you being a member for 15 whole months, guys. Let's get a soul emoji in there. Hey, exclusive. What's good, mate? How you doing? This is the Champions League draw, mate. He's an Arsenal fan, in case you don't know. You guys aren't in this. Anyway, you and Barcelona aren't in this one. Fergie99 says some poor buggers getting the sack just because their rigged UEFA draw was a disaster. I know, well, hopefully, somebody's going to be held accountable. Please, Salzburg again, says Daniel Thorntonson. Ronaldo's the GOAT. You said it, mate. Absolument. Hey, and Sir Paul Scholes has also been a member for 10 months, getting his highlighted member comment in there. Get in there, my son. Thank you so much. He says, loving this channel, best channel around. Oh, mate, you're going to give me a Harry Maguire-sized noggin soon, mate. My head's going to be, I'm going to have to go, well, that doesn't make sense, but I'm going to have to duck down under the doors, mate. I'm going to have a slab head soon if you're not careful. Giving me a big head, Sir Paul Scholes. Hey, thank you so much. Can we get a love heart in there for Sir Paul Scholesy? And a hashtag 10 months for this legend. I appreciate that. What a legend supporting this channel all that time. Thank you so much. RB Comps, how you going? What time is the draw? It's at 2 p.m. UK time, which is 4 minutes time. So we'll bring you the new draw as and when it takes place very shortly. Billy says, not going to lie, I'd rather stick with PSG than Atletico. Can you imagine us trying to break down that Simeone? Yeah, filth, mate. Absolutely filth. I agree with you. I would rather PSG than Atletico. I think Atletico are one of the toughest sides to beat, like you say, toughest sides to break down. Very, very good defensive side. Simeone, filthy style. Egon Spenglitz on BT Sport 1, lad. I'm just kidding, exclusive. Marty McFly drawing 5 minutes, how they'll open the proceedings. Yeah, I wonder if they're just going to mention it, or they're just going to say something along the lines of, yes, we had a technical difficulty earlier, so we're having to redo the draw. Apologies for the confusion, but in the sense of fairness, we must redo it again, and then they'll just go into it. I don't think they're going to do a big song and dance about it. They've got to address it, but I think that's all they'll do. BT Sport 1 for the peeps asking, absolutely price MUFC. Yeah, they've gashed up their viewing schedule for today also, haven't they? I don't know what was supposed to be on at this time, but it's now sacked off. Man United Hodge says, gash. So if you were looking forward to the curling or the darts or something, you might be out of luck for another hour. Stefan Ninja, what's going on? How you doing? Fergie99 says, surprised Maguire doesn't have a hunchback with the size of that boulder on his shoulders. Esmeralda, the Bills! Thank you for subscribing there, Christine Namayanya. Really appreciate you getting in here. Thank you, Christine. And everybody else, if it's your first time on the channel, make sure you do hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We're not that far away. You can help us get there. If you're new, smash the sub. Exclusive comments. Did someone say a team's name wrong? What did they do wrong? No, they actually, what they actually did is they were supposed to have I believe, just 6 possible picks in the balls in this pot to potentially draw Villarreal. And Manchester United were not supposed to be in there because we could not play a team that qualified with us from our group, I believe. So, but we came out next and we were not supposed to be in the pot. So there was an extra ball in the pot and there shouldn't have been. So it was just a complete farce from that moment on. But they just sort of put Man United to the side and then just found the right pot for it, I guess, and then continued. But by that time, there'd already been 1 or 2 picks made, like Atletico Madrid could have potentially drawn United, and there's an argument to say that wasn't in the correct pot for that. So that's why they had to do the redo. So that it was actually a physical error. Somebody's put the wrong ball in the wrong pot, and it's just thrown a complete spanner in the works. Yeah, Dingo Brother, a spot on. He says original draw, completely compromised. Good on UEFA for sorting out. Yeah, no, you're right. Fair play, because when it first happened, my initial thought was they're just going to continue with this. I really didn't think that they would actually redo it because UEFA, you know what UEFA are like, a bunch of corrupt bastards. So I really just expected them to go, no, that's the draw. You know, that's it. There was a malfunction, but it was sorted out on the fly, and we found the right spot. But no, there was appeals by Atletico Madrid, and I'm sure probably Manchester United, various teams, maybe Bayern, you know, some of the bigger teams that were affected with a tougher draw. Obviously, a lot of the teams that had a great draw wouldn't have been saying a damn word, but that's to be expected. So enough teams, or even if just 1 or 2 teams have a very good claim that there was an injustice, then, you know, it's the right thing that they did it. They redid it. You're right. MJ Usega says the first one was fixed for business purposes. Billy says, it's your lot's game v Brentford cancelled. I don't think so right now, Billy 1999. There is obviously COVID issues at United. There's a few cases with staff and players that we know of. But as far as I know right now, the game is going ahead. I mean, unless they'll be doing extensive testing over the next 24 hours. And I'm sure we'll find out about it soon enough if it is cancelled like the Spurs game. Unless something's come out, you know, whilst I've been on here and I don't know about it. Okay, so yeah, so interesting. There's a possibility. So Matty Rush, thank you very much for sending me this through. He says there's a possibility Real Madrid, Benfica may be kept. So as we discussed at the start of the vid, I mean, I think it's going to be completely redone. BT Sport, just a few minutes ago, did say that it was going to be redone entirely. So if it's redone entirely, that means even the first, you know, picks which were not affecting the rest of it should be redone also. But Real Madrid protesting this, they drew Benfica. Obviously, you know, they protest and say that their pick wasn't affected by the rest of it. I personally think the whole thing needs to be redone, and that's what I think they're doing. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But I think they're going to redo the whole thing. But we'll have to see, you know, we'll have to see in regards to it, because the possibility might be there. PS is breaking news. Barcelona asked UEFA to restart the Champions League from the group stage. Love that, PS. Get in there, my son. Come on. Let's all slag off UEFA. Da, 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 da. No, they are shambles, though. That is terrible. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen. You know what I mean? That's like announcing somebody on the X Factor. And the winner is Jamie Afro. Oh, no, shit. It's not. It's actually worse than that, because then you've got to set up a new show an hour or 2 later and then come back with your tail between your legs looking like an absolute fool. You know, that Claudio Ranieri wannabe is going to be looking sweaty, I bet you. And also, you know, Joe Cole, Owen Hargreaves, Michael Owen here. They're like, for fuck's sake, man, I had lunch at the Savoy booked after this shit. Fucking hell, that table's gone now, deposited everything. Bollocks. They got to stick around for an extra 2 hours. And for fuck's sake, I was in at the golf course for the afternoon. Anyway. Oh, man. Bernardo Craig says Maguire out. This is the best thing to happen all week. Yes, come on, Big Sis. 47 says Chelsea versus Bayern, we can only dream. The facts are, the chances of the English teams getting worse draws is almost guaranteed, because they got such plum draws. Lille for Chelsea, Salzburg for Liverpool, and Villarreal for City. All great draws for those teams. They're almost guaranteed to get somebody worse. There might be some of the same picks, but they're almost guaranteed to do worse. So this is brilliant. Joe Cole was an average player, says Batman Knife. I mean, he was a good player, mate. He was a good player. Yeah, who remembers that loop-in volley he scored for England that time? That was insane. Yeah, he was decent, but yeah, I agree. He was good. He was good. Benjamin McGuire says MDV. Benjamin says, Piggy, have you heard that Barca got Napoli, the Maradona derby? I have heard that, mate. Two of the biggest teams left in the Europa League, so one of them's going out. Things you love to see. Come on, Napoli. Keshav Promotion says, we need angry pig rants, mate. Watching this channel since the Moyes days. Fair enough. Well, go back a couple of weeks and watch the watch the Liverpool and City reactions then, Keshav. Thank you for watching all that time, you legend. Rants Bro says the oil barons didn't like the original draw. UEFA equals mafia, says Chucky. Spot, I'm loving all your comments. Seeing a lot of new faces in here. Great to see you, Chucky. HP for the win. A lot of new legends in here. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining us. Smash the like on it too. Let's get this one to 300 likes. Fuck it, why not? Joe Cole was great, says Billy 1999. There was a period of time when Joe Cole was a very good player, yeah. Scholes was better. Well, Scholes is better than anybody, basically, mate. Mikhail Kramer comments and says, we can only be drawn against PSG, Atletico, Sporting, Inter, Benfica, or Salzburg. Absolutely spot on, mate, yes. So the entire draw is being redone entirely. So as far as we know, unless they are going to suggest that they carry on from that Benfica Real Madrid pick. But that seems weird to me. Magda says, this is bullshit. We got Ajax and now we will get Bayern or Liverpool. Shot me in the head. It is unfortunate for the teams that got easy picks. Remu Suzumori says, UEFA is so corruptible he might draw Barcelona. Watford 2 says Benjamin Besma. Big says, who do you think will win the Prem? In all honesty, I do think City will win the Prem. I don't want to dwell on and talk about those scummers, but I do think they will win it, to be fair, this year. When's the draw going to happen, man? So Tanashi Chikawari, it is now. Hang on, they're just talking about, wait a sec. The software shut the bed. After the draw, the external independent adjudicating panel or some shit identified a problem with the system. Yeah, no kidding. Needs to be redrawn. From now on, every suggestion made by the software will be checked ahead of time. You'd think you'd have fucking checked it, made sure these things would be okay for a live draw of the Champions League fixtures. What a bunch of melts. Jonathan Gallagher says, this is a disgrace. I'm loving this, mate. I'm loving this. We had PSG. All the other English teams had plum draws. And now it's redone. I'm fucking loving this, guys. Come on, let's get a love heart emoji there. This is fucking genius stuff. Okay, so they're going to start the draw now, guys. They're going to do the redraw now. We'll let you know what's going on. It's midnight for you, is it, Odin Woolley? Better get some good games. Yeah, Odin. Well, we'll keep it. Well, hopefully not PSG or Atletico Madrid. Billy says UEFA will bring in VAR for the software now. Monori Augustine says, as Chelsea fans, we are set to quit if Bayern gets selected as our opponent. Come on, let's hope so. Right, here we go, guys. Here we go. The first pick. It's coming out. The wannabe Claudio Ranieri with the first pick here. B-Tech Claudio with the pick. Here we go. He's drawing the first one. Big up their weird stuff. FC Salzburg. That is a team that Manchester United can draw. Andre Arshavin's going to fumble his ball control again here. Watch this. Bring on Mr. Bean for the redraw, says TJS. They accomplished all they wanted to do is get Messi versus Ronaldo hype up, says Percy. Mate, imagine the pressure on these guys now, though. This guy here who's collecting all the balls, he's bricking his pants right now. He's like, please don't let there be an error here. What's he doing, mate? He's taking one from United. Okay, he's very careful to do it this time. They potted it last time. Arshavin with a little wry smile. This is fucking hilarious, guys. Oh, okay, Arshavin with a pick. Who's playing Salzburg then? Who's playing Salzburg? No, Bayern Munich against Salzburg. Plum draw for Bayern. They'll be loving that. They will be loving that, guys. because they did have Atletico Madrid. So they'll be loving that. They got Salzburg now. Little trip over to Austria, happy days. Or Switzerland, did it? Anyway. Sporting, another club that Manchester United can draw here, has been pulled out of the hat, my friends. Come on then, United. Sporting, I would take all day long. Come on, United. Jay King says Manchester United. Come on, United. Bottling the draw, just Arsenal things, says Peter Fretwell. The Pimplex it's got to be redone. Oh, absolutely has to be redone. While Liverpool's fuming, says TJS. Yeah, Bayern 10-0, says Alan Dark. Right, next club to come out then, guys. Oh, Manchester City. Shit. Manchester City. This is a fucking fix, man. Anyway. Manchester City v Sporting then, right? Okay, that's the next one out. We're getting PSG, says Sir Paul Scholes. Okay, the third fixture then, guys. Benfica. We'll take this as well. To be fair, this is probably the third easiest fixture of the ones we could have got from the 6 teams we could potentially be tied against. So Benfica will take that all day long. They can be tied against Liverpool, Ajax, Real Madrid, United, Lille, or Juventus. So we'll take this, to be fair. Benfica, not the easiest of draws, but certainly not the hardest that we could get. So Benfica would be okay. What's going on there? Swap nil. Mogal, get in there. And Vasil as well. Vasil Kotev, what's up, guys? Andre Arshavin looks so fucking nervous. It's hilarious. He can't open it. Ah! Right. Ajax. Ajax versus Benfica. Ajax versus Benfica. For fuck's sake, guys. So hang on. Salzburg's gone. Benfica's gone. And who's the other easy one that we could have had that's gone? Shit. We've got Inter left. We've got PSG left. We've got Atletico Madrid left. Okay, now. Okay, Chelsea have come out next. They've come out as the first pick here. Chelsea up next. I know Gabriel Nelson. This crap is fixed, mate. Okay, so Chelsea now. A little rich man under the table passing Andre the right ball, says Primot. PSG coming for you, says Ballas Warlock. Yeah, Fergie99 says PSG incoming. You could just see it happening, can't you? Rigged, they want Ronaldo versus Messi, says Kalen Jaunky. Looking bad, says Weird Stuff. Yeah, we might be actually more in a worse position if we got Atletico Madrid here. Okay, so next one coming out then. This is against Chelsea, right? So it's not us. We can't be drawn against Chelsea. Let's see who Chelsea get, though. Oh, piss off. They got fucking Leo again. They're taking a piss here, mate. Chelsea versus Lille again. What the fuck, man? This is a fucking joke, mate. We're going to get looking PSG again. We're going to get looking Lille again, mate. This is a joke, man. What the fuck, dude? This is a shit show. Atletico Madrid have been drawn out then. So United can draw Atletico Madrid here. What a shit show. Alina Malavnici says, yeah, rigged, says out of subtract. Smash a rigged in the live chat if you think this bullshit's rigged. This seems rigged as fuck, man. Okay, I bet you United, draw Atletico or PSG. Simple as that. I bet you our draw is horrible. Absolute rigged job. Bring on the Messi motor, says Primot. We will get Atleti, says Ken and Jonky. Yeah, they don't want to make it seem too obvious, do they? Here we go, Arshavin with it. I bet you it's United here. Against Atletico Madrid. Oh, fuck off. It is as well. We've got Atletico Madrid. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. What a shambles. Shambles of a redraw, man. Bollocks, it's even fucking harder. Now it's even fucking harder than the PSG game, man. Oh, my goodness me. What an absolute shit show. I reckon they've just punished us for that. They've punished us. They fucking punished us, UEFA, for protesting, because you know Atletico and United would have been the two biggest clubs appealing after that fucking shit show draw earlier. So what they've done is they've stitched us up against each other now, make it seem obvious that they haven't fucking rigged it. You know, make it not seem so obvious by not having PSG versus United again. Dicks! Hashtag fucking corrupt UEFA, man. Who's out next? Who cares? Juventus. So Villarreal versus Juventus. So Manchester City didn't get Villarreal this time. Redraw the redraw, says Dirty Sanchez. I know Last Avenger says fucking rigged. Bullshit, man. It is harder than PSG here, I damn. We've been stitched right up, mate. It's way harder than fucking PSG, man. Diego Simeone's Atletico, a proper team defensive unit. This is a stitch up, for fuck's sake, man. Supposed to be laughing at the fucking Scousers getting a harder draw here. We've just been stitched. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, Inter Milan then. Versus Liverpool. Fucking come on, Inter! Smash them up, lads! So Liverpool got a tougher tie, that's for sure. But Paris Saint-Germain now out the hat. And that leaves Real Madrid. That leaves Real Madrid. So PSG, Real Madrid. That's a good one. But I'm not fucking happy with Real Madrid. That's it. That's the draw, guys. What an absolute stinker for United. Stinker for United. We've gone from PSG, a team full of prima donnas playing in a fucking Farmers League, to a lower standard week in, week out. You know, not a good cohesive team. We've gone from that with that Hollywood fixture against Messi versus Ronaldo. We've gone from that to now playing Simeone's defensive fucking organised, horrible melt team here. It's going to be horrible to play against Atletico Madrid. PSG versus Madrid, that's a tough tie for both of those guys. Fuck my life, Liverpool, says Magnus. We're doomed, says Madhouse. I feel that was a fix. So let's have a look at all the final picks then. Ronaldo will smash them. Come on, Ronaldo, let's hope so. Yeah, they are beatable as the Oda Tour, don't get me wrong. But still, they're a tough team, mate. They're a tough team. I think they're a better team in terms of the word team than PSG. I know they haven't got, you know, the same Galactico players, nowhere to the standard, but they've still got some fantastic players, and they're also a great team. So this is the tie, guys. This is the draw. Salzburg versus Bayern, Sporting versus City. So City getting a plum draw against Sporting there, Bayern with a plum draw against Salzburg, Benfica versus Ajax, Chelsea versus Lille. That came out again. They got that for a second time. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United. It's a shocking, horrible draw for us. Villarreal versus Juventus. Inter versus Liverpool, which is a bit of a tougher task, definitely for Liverpool now. And Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. So those are the fixtures, everybody. What do you guys think about it? It's an absolute calamity. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that now. I would have rather PSG. It's worked out worse for us. It's worked out very much worse for us, I think. But hey, it's bad either way. Those were the two hardest picks we could have got. Those were the two hardest teams we could have faced, and we've got both of them. You know, in the two draws. It's a calamity. Guys, I'm going to stick around for a while and get the reaction, the fan base of, you know, all you fans of varying other teams as well in the live chat. So I'm going to stick around for a while. But for now, do us a massive favour. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're just getting in and you haven't hit the like, it's free. Smash it up. Smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. We're on here with all the latest United news, football news, big football news, etc. So get yourself involved with the channel and the community here. It's a community vibe. Everyone gets their say. You don't need to be a member. You don't need to super chat. You don't need to be a mod. Everyone has their say. So get yourself involved here. And now it's time for the Q&A portion of the stream. Let's go. They got it wrong again, says Deadbeats. I mean, it seemed to work that time. Obviously, everything went to plan. There was without a hitch that time. But they definitely did us dirty again. R King says, so what next after we beat Atletico? Another draw for quarters? Yeah, I mean, that's it. Who's our route to the final? Can anybody work out our route to the final if anybody knows? John Sijo says, Ron will smash that team up. They're better, I agree, but Ronaldo's done it before. Hope you're right, my friend. Hope you're right. Ronaldo's record's very good against Atletico Madrid. Come on, Shubham Singh. I love that, Shubham, thank you so much. That's good to hear. I hope he does it again. Arctic says he'll smash them up. Durex rigged without lube. Everyone hates us. No wonder. Rigged job sod, says Big God Bob. Hey there, Julian. What's up, mate? How you doing, Squire? Good to see you in here, Julian D. Alex Walker says, I prefer 4th place Atletico Madrid than PSG. Fair enough. Okay. That's a good question. I'll ask the live chat. Obviously, we've got Atletico Madrid now. There was a redraw. We can't really grumble at it. You know, we wanted it and it's happened and we got Atletico Madrid. So who would you have rather faced, PSG or Atletico? Let me know in the live chat. I would have preferred PSG just because I think they're slightly more beatable because we've done it the last couple of seasons. I also think it would have been awesome to see that Messi-Ronaldo clash again. So I'm disappointed that it's not that game now in hindsight. Mamasini with a €5 super chat. Get in there, my son. Super chat. Comments, love it. Ronnie always scores hat tricks against them somehow. So get those super chat emojis in there for Mamasini, everyone. Thank you so much, Mamasini. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hopefully he gets another hat trick. CR7 for another hat trick, says Kalen. Rip Madrid, says Travis Lopez. We're going to smash up Atletico Madrid, or as I like to call them, Twatletico Madrid. That's right. Diego Simeone is going to get flicked like David Beckham did in the 98 World Cup to him. No, that was piss poor. He barely touched him and he got sent off. That's a bad example. You know what? Screw Diego Simeone, mate. Hate that guy. all from the 98 World Cup. Screw that guy, mate. Winding up Becks. They fucked up again, says Hamad Malik. PSG is easier. Yeah, let's see what you guys think. So PSG says Amos Tembo. Yeah, Atletico says Last Avenger. Atletico says Artix. Atletico says VJ. Atletico says Ryan. Atletico says Flash. PSG says Must Play. So most of you guys, I think most of you would actually rather the Atletico Madrid game. So that's pretty, that bodes well. Superstar says Atletico. PSG are actually capable of turning it on and spanking you because they have class players. Fair enough. I mean, I have looked at what, so Atletico Madrid have done against some English teams recently, though. And they've played well, they played well against was it that Liverpool game, wasn't it? And they're decent. They're hard to beat. They're a hard to beat team. They're a very well organised defensive unit, tough team. It's going to be hard. And watched them a number of times, Pig. They're not the same as this season's past. They struggle to create chances these days. You're talking about Atletico, yeah? Well, that's great. That's looking awesome then. Ankit Mishra says Atletico. PSG would be more fun though, says Mamasini. Yeah, one thing I will say as well is people are going to sort of judge Manchester United and how we do based on, what we're doing right now. But actually, just give it a couple of months' time because these games are not until February and March. The first leg's at the end of Feb and the next one's in March. So, we don't actually have... much to go on, really. Ralph Rangnick's only just come in. He's the new manager. He's going to try and get this gegenpress style going at Manchester United and try to get us actually being a good team and challenging the top teams again. And within that time period of 3 months, which is what it is, he may actually have this Manchester United side transformed into a gegenpressing football team. I'm talking heavy metals, crash bang vollop football here, So hopefully a bit of blitzkrieg heavy metal football. That's what we're going for. So hopefully that's what we see and we could just brush Atletico aside. But Atletico are a great counter-attacking side, great defensive side and all the rest of it. So it's not going to be easy. Hey guys, this stream's actually nearly to 200 likes. Let's get it there. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't done. Let's see if we can get 200. CR7 versus Messi once again. Unfortunately not, Tonk Nash. Unfortunately not. And they played good versus Real Madrid, says Jay King. 9 goals last season, says Ballas Warlock. Hey, Primot. He says, Roddy can't game. They mixed up the pots first night. Hey, Roddy, you just getting in, are you? Roddy can't game. How's it going, lad? Roddy, yes, this is what happened, basically. So the draw earlier on today, this morning at 11 a.m. UK time, they shat off the bed, mate, with the draw, and they put an extra ball in one of the pots, and Manchester United came out when it was not supposed to come up against a team it could be drawn against, Villarreal. And so they had to just put it to the side. They continued with it. It was an absolute farce. And so it was redone at 2 p.m. So if anybody's just getting in here wondering what the hell's going on, why there's a redraw, it's because the first one shat the bed and we did draw PSG the first time around. Now we've drawn Atletico. Eddie Football Waffle says, Gungshi, yeah, mate. Hey, Gungshi's in here. What's going on, Gungas? Nad? He says, mate, these idiots mistakenly drew United against Villarreal and forgot to put them back in the draw till later. It was a nightmare. I agree, Eddie. Yes, Gungshi, mate. What a shit show. UEFA fumbled it hard, mate. This was a farce. Liverpool got tougher teams than United, says Shuban Singh. Fair enough. I mean, Liverpool got Inter, didn't they, in the end? Yeah, that worked out bad for Liverpool because they did have Salzburg originally. Chelsea drew Lille again, so they got the same pick again. And who did City have? Oh, yes, City had Villarreal. They ended up getting Sporting. So still a good draw for them. We had PSG, ended up getting Atletico. So very tough. We got stitched up with the two toughest teams we possibly could have got. It stinks to me, man. It absolutely stinks. You'd rather have those PSG mounts. Me too, Gungshi. I would as well. Just they're like a high-end sports car or a Formula One car. Everything needs to be firing perfectly well in order for them to be performing, to a good standard. Whereas I think there's a lot to go wrong with PSG. Whereas Atletico, they're a bit more robust. They're a lot more organised, more disciplined, less flash. And, listen, they're both tough teams. But I just think the PSG game is a sexier fixture. It's a much sexier game of football to watch as a supporter because Messi versus Ronaldo and PSG versus United. We've built up this little rivalry over the last couple of years. Yes, I will do that, actually. Eddie's Football Waffle says, Piggy, can you run a poll on what game people preferred? I really want a PSG over shithouse Atletico bus merchants. Space exploration, and also why can't Villarreal draw in Liverpool? I'm not really, I don't know, I think, could they not? I don't really know. Hang on a second. Seeded teams? I don't know. No, they should have been able to. Who would you have preferred? Atletico, PSG. Okay, I'll just ask the live chat. I've put a poll in there, guys. Have a vote in the poll. Let us know what you guys think. Do have your say. Get yourself involved in there with the poll. Let us know what you think. Because I'm going to have a vote. I would have rather had PSG personally. So, yeah. PSG was an easier game, says Scooby-Doo. Laggy? I think you might be right. Only because, like I say, they play in the lesser standard league week to week. They still have unbelievable play. Obviously, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo. On their day, they can beat anybody, of course. But I just think it's, like I say, they're all quite high maintenance. If it was a girlfriend, if PSG was a girlfriend, she'd be on the blower to you 180 times a day. She'd be texting you non-stop, emailing you, doing all the rest of it. She'd also be, asking for fucking Prada handbags and shit like that all the time. She'd be right high maintenance, man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that. Gungshi says, Fergie99, get in there. Gungshi says, I'd rather have those PSG. Oh, sorry, wait. I need to scroll down. Sorry, I've missed it. Roddy can't game. He says Atletico is more of a team than PSG. That's exactly what I said as well, Rod. I do think they're just a more sort of cohesive unit. Arctic says, we will be fine, guys. Hopefully Ralph will unleash the beast after a month. That's what I think too. It will take a little while for us to get flowing and get to the point where we are playing this great Gegenpress style of play. But it's not going to be, hopefully, that long. It's 3 months until these Champions League fixtures now, pretty much. So, I think we'll be a better team by then anyway. Let's hope so. Madrid aren't unbeatable. Definitely true, Batman Nightfire. We can beat them. Absolutely, we can beat them. They'll be very, very much concerned about our tie. Come on, we've got Cavani, Ronaldo, and Bruno, and all the rest of them. They'll definitely be concerned about our team, especially with the new manager coming in and the time that we'll have between now and then. Big God Bob says, likely Messi would have been injured anyway, unlike our GOAT. Love it. Of course, they want Messi versus Ronaldo. True, Big Poops. Yeah, this is it. Corruption at its finest. Ice F says, Suarez hat-trick incoming. Ooh, filthy. Yeah, that toothy, goofy melt Luis Suarez is over there, isn't he, man? Fired into the title last season. Oh, no, I forgot about that toothy, goofy little mate. I hate that guy. Oh, my goodness me. Suarez going down. Oh, man. Disco Dave says, we'll stuff Atletico, then we'll get PSG. Ugh. Suarez won't do shit against Varane, says Arctic United. Ugh, we're playing Luis Suarez. Oh, that's horrible, mate. Forgot about that. Luis Suarez is a great, great striker. In all honesty, last 10 years, he's one of the very best there's been. But I hate the guy. He's a scummer, isn't he? I mean, he's done some impressive things. I mean, I still think that, you know, that Liverpool season that he had, where he was banned for the first however many games, 8 games or whatever it was. Like, that is individually one of the best Premier League seasons from a forward ever, really, because it's just insane that he managed to score like 30-odd goals with much less games, and some of the goals he scored were mad. So you have to say he's one of the best, but I'm not worried about Atletico Madrid. Yeah, Roddy says if Atletico was a girlfriend, you'd have blue balls all the time. Never putting out, son. Man City seems to always get the easiest opponents, but they still can't win the league, says Coda. Bunch of useless mugs. Mikhail Simeone will sit back against us. PSG would have relied on quality counter. Completely different game style, says Mikhail. Absolutely, mate. You know, we're going to be coming up against probably a 4-4-2 against Atletico Madrid as well. You know, 2 banks of the 4. And against PSG, you know, it's going to be a 4-3-3 or some variation. So, yeah, I think it would have been a more open game against PSG, definitely. So, yeah. Snabad getting munched by Suarez, says Vogue99. Luis Suarez bites Varane, will keep him down, said that man. Shark Varane will bite Suarez back to Spain. Man, oh man, I'm loving the live chat today. Proper fun. Right, let's have a look at that poll vote then. So just have a quick vote. Over 100 votes on it. I'm actually going to end that poll there. Have a very quick vote on it, though. Who would you have preferred to have drawn? Atletico Madrid or PSG? Let us know very quickly before I close it. But it looks like most of the fan base would rather have Atletico. So you're happier with the draw now? That's good. I'm pleased. I would have just about rather PSG for the sexiness of the fixture, for the fact we've done them up like a couple of kippers the last couple of seasons, and also for Ronaldo versus Messi. I would have preferred that. But still, yeah, that's right, Arctic United. Suarez is a bloody racist shark. And also, not only that, but Liverpool wore fucking shirts defending Luis Suarez the next week, mate. You what? Ice F says, Suarez will bite Ronaldo's nose and will receive a yellow card. I think by end of Feb, PSG would have gelled after all their new signings. Fair point as well, Alex Walker. But then again, Pochettino might get sacked off before then. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I don't know. You just never know with PSG. Simeone and his band of goons, says Honey Badger. Hey, Lacaja Bryan says Atletico for me. Fair play to you, fair play to you. Right, I'm going to end the poll there. Coda says, I still dream about the day when Evra handed that L to Suarez. That shit was gold. Oh, man, yeah, what, when he's dancing, when we beat them and he's dancing in his face, like, right near him. Yeah, I love that. I love that. PSG face Real there. That's a big tie, Naz. That's a big tie of the round. Piggy, do you think Simeone will fuck around with CR7 once again? What do you mean? What do you mean? What, they'll kick 7 Sage's sight out of him, you mean? Eating lasagna for breakfast while running, that is the way to do it. Garfield life, y'all. Kinda Cool says Atletico is a very physical team. Hopefully we can make them to collect some early red cards. Good point. Yeah, they are very physical. It's going to be tough to break them down, tough to get at them. But United have got some good physical players too. Suarez is a vampire Dracula melt, says Naz. I'm going to stick around for just a couple minutes more, guys. Have your final say then on the Champions League draw. Do get in the live chat quickly. And also smash that like. We're nearly at 200 likes. Only 6 away. Who's going to be that 200th liker? And hit the subscribe button if you're new. Miley Wesker, what's going on? Says, Sue. How you going there, Miley? Honey Badger Ronaldo has some good numbers against Atletico. Yeah, a couple of people have been saying in the chat. That's awesome, man. Hopefully he can do that again. Gungshi says, Evra, what a legend. I love this game. Ronaldo will torture Madrid's defence, says Batman Knight fan. Poch is an overhyped manager just like Harry Kane and Harry Maguire, says Arctic United. All the Harrys. What's next for United, says Marty McFly. Pain. No, we got Brentford tomorrow. Obviously, you know, in terms of what we could possibly win. Where do you guys think we could finish this season in the Champions League? I was a little bit unoptimistic earlier, and I said last 8, which is quarterfinals. But, you know, the vote's corrupt. It won't let me scroll up long enough to vote on phone. I've ended it already now, Big God Bob. Hey, Neil Duffin's in here. Come on, get in there, my son. Come on, United. Neil Duffin, legend. He says, I want a PSG to get rid of the Pochettino myth. That's a great point as well. That's 4 reasons now why I can think why the PSG fixture would have been better is the Pochettino versus Rangnick vibe, the Ronaldo versus Messi vibe, the fact that, you know, PSG is just, we've done them up the last couple of seasons as well vibe, and also the fact that, you know, Atletico are more, you know, dirty sort of robust defensive sort of team. I think it'd be a more open game against PSG. So yeah, I would have preferred PSG as well, Neil. Neil, great video you sent me on Twitter earlier, mate. Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for that. And get in there, my son. I hope you're having a good day. You're happy with Atletico, says Lovro. Space Exploration says, so this Ronaldo versus Simeone? Yes, it is indeed. We got 200 likes, says Disco Dave. Come on. Semi-final says Naz. Quarter says Ezio. Quarter says Declan. Coda says we're going to go all the way. Champions, come on. Treble's still on. Come on United, says Primot. Loving the positivity. Yes, Eddie's Football Waffin says, hi Neil Duffin. Hope you're good. Neil Duffin is a long-time legend of this channel. Absolutely love that guy. Much love to Neil Duffin. Stephen United says, expect a lot of hugging from Griezmann and Pogba. Swapping shirts at half-time, for fuck's sake, those guys. Ten Hag will win easily. They got Benfica, says Artix United. Ten Hag's been doing incredible stuff, man. You look at how they play. I watched their last game, or the highlights from it, Ajax's last game. They fucking absolutely mint. But we'll be buzzing if we get further, says Declan K. Atletico tougher draw, says Rawbiller. I'm with you. I think so too. Best watch along on later. Thank you, Steve Hall, man. Thank you so much for getting in. I really appreciate you, dude. Have a great day, Steve. You're confident we're going to smash Atletico? Come on, Naz. Eddie says, I'm not confident against Atletico. Their style is too orientated to park the bus. I'm with you as well, Eddie. Yeah. You know, it's a harder, more stylistically horrible game. Then again, they might just let us play our football a little bit more, and that might help us. Drippy FPS says Atletico play for the devil himself at Flying Pig United. Fair play to you, Drippy. But we are the Red Devils, though, my son, remember? We are the Red Devils. Biscuit connoisseur extraordinaire. How the heck are you, says Gungshi. Thank you, Francis Kaidira. He says, smash the like button, guys. Thank you, Francis, for getting in the chat today, pal. Ruddy says, hey, Neil, as well. Guys, okay, you're a bunch of bloody legends. We're basically going to wrap this video up there. Then, that is the latest United news. That is the latest draw. Manchester United will play Atletico Madrid. Stephen Carr comments, Pig, they lost to AZ, not top of the league anymore. Simeone, the worst person since Judas, says Big God Bob. Fair play to you. That's a bold claim, man. Wow. You know, all the people in between Judas, Hitler and Genghis Khan and all the rest of it. No, Simeone. Fair play there, Big God Bob. Let's not get carried away, says Disco Dave. We were shit against the Canaries. We need to improve massively, says Disco Dave. I properly agree with that, man. Brentford tomorrow, right now, that's a tough game with how we're playing and the time, that Rangnick needs to transition this team into a different style regularly. Man United versus another Madrid, absolutely, Ahmed Putra. Disco, let's not get carried away. We were shit against the Canaries. Oh, I read that, didn't I? F. Simeone, revenge for Bex. Come on, revenge for Bex. Hashtag revenge for Bex in there. Let's actually put a Roy Keane fucking, Alfred Haaland challenge in if you're going to get the red card. Come on, Bex. Little flick out like that. The most girly flick I've ever seen. I haven't seen a girly flick like that since I was on Pornhub the other day. Oh my goodness. Neil Dummon says the Scousers will be yapping. I'll take that one back. Gonshi says, see you later, legends. Sancho will skip all over Trippier, says Mikhail. Carl Tech says, I'm happy that Madrid got PSG. The mega spenders got each, says Carl Tech. Yeah, fair enough. Happy that Madrid got PSG. That's right. Real Madrid versus PSG. That is a tough game for both of them. One of them's got to go. Somebody's O's got to go. See you, Gunshi. Yes, have a great day, Gunshi. Have a good one as well, Dizzy. We are supposedly playing tomorrow, Honey Badger. I'm going to give you more news on that tonight. We're doing a preview show about 9 p.m. or a news show if there's no game on, if we find out about that. So come back later, 9 p.m. for that show. Gunshi, cheers, my man, for watching the stream and getting in it. Absolute leisure. Have a great day. Batman Night Fan, Eddie's Football Waffle. Ruby says Trippier is going to get violated by Sancho. You can't wait, says Ruby. Gary says, that's a great shout, Ruby, as well. Yeah, Sancho, hopefully by that point, will be settled in like a Don and doing what he was doing at Dortmund, but for us. Yeah, that's right, Gary. It's not till February and March as well. He says we could be a completely different team than with Rangnick style. Totally agree, mate. We will be. Absolutely. In a few months' time, we should be way further ahead than we are now. We'll be totally different by then. I agree. Do I prefer Pochettino or Ten Hag? Coda, based on watching some of the highlights and stuff, which is all I can really go on, of PSG this season and Ajax this season, I would say Ajax. Ajax are ripping teams apart, playing insanely nice football and just look really offensive and really good. Thank you, Jaden Capolina, man. Appreciate that. Nice one, exclusive, lad. Thank you, everyone, for getting in here. Thank you, Honey Badger, Batman Night Fan. What happened? Kazemu versus PSG? Yeah, Dave. So they had a redo because they made an error with the first one. And so they had to redo it at 2 p.m. a couple of hours later because they drew Manchester United out against a team they couldn't have been drawn against. So it was an error. So it just got completely corrupted. So they had to do it again. So then we drew Atletico. Are we not talking about Bayern versus Salzburg? Oh, I know that's going to be a horrendous massacre space exploration. True. What do you reckon on that one? 7-0? Brandon O'Keefe, thank you, Brandon, for getting in. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. James Whelan says Cavani and Ronaldo up front with Sancho behind will destroy them. I like the idea of Ronaldo and Cavani up top, I must admit. Pressing beast is Cavani as well. Code 100% agreed. He's the guy for the job. Ahmad Putra, PSG v Madrid. This is a big match. Big time, mate. Yes, indeed. Huge match. One of the huge matches of the tie, definitely. Guys, we're going to wrap this up now. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. Yeah, I really appreciate you all. This has been a great show. Great chat, great opinions from you all. Thank you to this community, the Bacon Brigade. Get that Bacon Brigade emoji in there strong. Hey, before we go, Zayn Miyasi getting in here with a cheeky $8.99 super sticker of a pair rolling around laughing. Who'd have thought it? Thank you, Man United Hodge. Maybe, probably not. I need to go to sleep, man. I've actually been up since midnight, dude. So my body clock was shattered. Last night I went to bed early, like, I don't know, 8 or 9. Had a few hours sleep, woke up. I've been up since then. I need to go to sleep for a few hours. Then I'll get back on with some stuff. Hey, Zayn Miyasi, thanks for the super sticker, bro. Let's get a super chat in there for Zayn. Thank you so much. Helping us keep the lights on. Zayn Miyasi, what a don. Thank you, mate. Yeah, don't know what you're laughing at though, Zayn Miyasi. Literally, your team isn't even in any European competition whatsoever. Arsenal are bottle jobbing it up in not even in the Conference League, mate. They're nowhere. They're fucking nowhere, Zayn. That's what's really worth putting a laughy pair in the live chat about. Thank you, Jaden Capellina. I appreciate you. I had a lot of fun today. I was having fun until we drew Atletico and until the English sides didn't get screwed over as bad as they could have done. I thought it was going to be really funny to watch us get Salzburg and then watch Chelsea get looking Bayern or whoever, you know. Zayn, you couldn't, guys, you couldn't even get to the conference level. Ridiculous even trying to laugh, says Eddie. Zayn, that's right, Gunshi. Zayn's getting that Champions League, vibe, living vicariously through us here. Ruddy says, watching the Champions League draw on AFTV makes me sad. It's like watching others eating bacon. Hang on. Why did Arsenal Fan TV do a Champions League draw? Are you kidding me? What? Are they joking? They're just trying to get some fucking views then, are they? I feel like they don't get enough fucking views already. Do you know what I mean? They're not in the fucking Champions League. Hang on, are you telling me Arsenal Fan TV did a Champions League draw stream? Are you taking a piss? Are you taking a piss? Take care and have a great day, says Gunshi. Thank you, Gunshi. All the moderators, thanks for modding the chat. All the members, thanks for supporting the show. Everybody else as well, thank you so much for getting in here. Hey, Haroni, mate, how you doing? An absolute Spurs legend in the live chat. Even if those two words go together. But hey, Haroni, mate, hope you're having a good day, mate. Have a good day, pal. What a fast this was, by the way, today, mate. We got Drew with PSG earlier and then drawn against Atletico later. A shit show of a redo. Yes, I don't know, actually, Alex Walker, mate. Let's see. I need to have a sleep. I'll see what United news there is and stuff as well. Yeah, Zayn is a secret United fan. Oh, it's Robbie on his other channel. Oh, okay, right, fair enough. Still, though, Champions League draw? What business is that of Arsenal? You know what I mean? What fucking business is that of Arsenal, mate? No joke. That's no business of Arsenal. What the fuck? What's next? Fucking Kettering Town's YouTube channel going to start doing a stream of the fucking Champions League? What the fuck? Fair play, Chris Hartman says, Don Robbie, not FTV. Okay, but isn't that kind of the same thing, seeing as he's an Arsenal fan? You know what I'm saying? I get it. They're just reporting the football news, but still. Right, anyway, guys, let's leave this to the big boys, you know? Leave it to the teams that are still in the Champions League, you know what I'm saying? Game is going ahead tomorrow, says Disco Dave. Come on. Never mind Champions League, says Zayn. You biggest test is at the Emirates. Biggest test is at the Emirates. What's that, mate? When we board the fucking Emirates airline plane and we have to have a COVID test before we go and smash up looking Atletico Madrid in Spain, mate? Is that what you mean? Thank you, Gunshi. I'm going to get myself off to sleep. Ryan, thanks so much, dude. Fair enough. Gary Finnegan, do you hear Spurs could be kicked out of Europe because they can't fit in the fixtures? Yes, I did, mate. We shouldn't laugh really, but you're an 8-month member today. Come on, Big God Bob. Thank you so much. Get a hashtag 8 months in there for Bob. Thank you so much, bro, for being a member for 8 months. What a don. Oh, fair play, Ruddy. Jaden Capolina, Gungshi, Chris Hartland. Thank you, Chris. Did you say Arsenal Fan TV Street? I think he said Don Robbie, which is Arsenal Fan TV's main, owner and host guy, So close enough. Right, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching this stream. Do hit the like before you go if you haven't. Leave a cheeky little like on it. Smash that subscribe if you happen to be new to the channel as well. Do click the little bell icon as well so you get a notification when we post and go live. Smash it like your name was Quasimodo. Esmeralda the bells. Also, give us a check out of our website, UnitedFlyingHigh.com. Just to, check out the latest United news, etc. Ban Spurs has been up, Bob. The IG contest at the Emirates. Jesse Lingard always wins. He'll be dancing at the, he'll be moonwalking at the Emirates, won't he? Right, okay then. Thank you everyone for getting in here. Really, really appreciate you all for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. There you go. United have Atletico Madrid. We'll be back with the news later. Thank you, Pullman. Real Madrid, yeah, fair play to them though. Tough draw for them. Chris Hartland, Batman, Big God Bob says Ban Spurs, Ann Evans, Gungshi, Dizzy, Space, Naz, Francis, Dizzy, and everybody else. That's it for me. Disco Dave 2. Stay classy. Have a good one. We've got Atletico Madrid to look forward to in February. Hopefully by then, Ralph Rangnick will have this Manchester United side playing some hardcore gegenpressing football in a totally new fashion with newfound confidence, belief and quality within this side. Come on, United! We're going to fucking smash them up, lads and lasses. See you on the next one. Have a great day. This is Big. I'm out of here. Come back afterwards, by the way. Comment after it's finished. You can come back afterwards and comment in the not live comments and have your say on anything that's gone on today. Also, follow us up on social media at Flying Pig United on Insta, Facebook, and Twitter. Bye, guys. That's it from me. Roddy, Gunners, Space, Disco, Bob. I'm out of here. Take it easy. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. So